Theresthattarot. Welcome to the weekend reading. Make sure y'all can hear me. Hey y'all. I love you too, Dara. Hey Nami. Hey Keys. Alright, y'all can hear me. I hope y'all have had an amazing week. Okay. Let's see what the weekend is talking about. I'm happy to see you too, Ashley. Hey, lovely ladybug. Bippity boppity boop. Hey, Cassandra. Hey, JoJo. Thank you, baby. So we're going to start with the collective message. Thank you so much, Kendall, for the $9.99. Shout out to you, baby. Hey, Goldie Ray. What's up, him? Happy Friday, Swanky Cow. Alright, let's jump into the collective message. Y'all like the video on the way in because you know I'm giving the tea. Thank you so much for your likes. Thank you so much for your shares. Thank you so much for your subscriptions. Thank you for all your support that you showed to Theresthattarot. It is greatly appreciated. Let's continue to grow this channel. Something may not be, it's not set in stone yet. It's not so certain, or maybe you don't feel certain about something. Thank you so much, Ham, for the $36.99. Thank you. You may be asking God to give you strength for something this weekend. It don't have to be nothing bad. It's just, But what is this that you're not feeling certain about, or that's not like set in stone yet? What is that for the collective? It could be about a job position, or maybe you're unsure about a relationship. This could be like a commitment, like maybe somebody wants to be in a relationship with you and you're not really sure if that's what you want to do. Somebody could want to marry you and you're not sure if you want to do that, if you want to like go down that road. A lot of Taurus, Aries, and Sagittarius energy just popped up. You may not know if it's like an opportunity. So you could be offered an opportunity. Some of y'all could work on the weekends, or be looking into, I don't know, it could be just a job offer, right? And you're not sure if this is the right path for you just yet. For others of you, this could be a Taurus, Aries, Gemini. I don't know why I said Gemini, but Taurus, Aries, Sagittarius. Somebody can have Gemini in their chart that you're not sure if you should, If this is about a person, who is this? Like, and why are things uncertain? A lot of Aries energy here. You could still be trying to decide, you or them could still be trying to decide if there's another opportunity that you could be stuck between two things. It could be two people. It could be two different paths, like life paths. This could be two different job paths. For some of y'all, this is about career. If it is about career, because y'all, I'm getting that somebody doesn't want to shake up what they already got going on for nothing. If this is about love, I wouldn't make the decision based on, well, I don't want to mess up this relationship if, I get into this relationship. I don't personally think that is a good way to decide on relationships. If you're already involved with somebody, or if somebody is trying to choose you for that reason, I don't know. I'm a clean slate type of gal. So, but if this is about jobs, I do believe that you should always have something lined up. Okay. Um, just in case, and you may not want to rock the boat. If this is about a job situation, let's look at option number one, and let's look at option number two. If it's about love and you just really need the advice, let's look at option number one. Let's look at option number two. This is why I said don't do this when it comes to love. But let's see. It's a job. Would you stop? I'm sorry. Option number one, if this is about a job, I feel like you and someone or a group of people could work very well together, but somebody could be romantically attracted to you on this job, and that could be a little, yeah, two of cups at the bottom of the deck. That could pose a, I don't know, especially if this is somebody that's in like management or something like that, or they could like determine shit when it comes to your position. Um, I don't shit where I eat, so not even people that like don't work either above me or under me, um, around. I don't shit on the job. I just don't. That's just my experience. Um, if this is about somebody who's romantically involved with you, or wants to be, this is not something that they're saying, but they do like you, so they could be a little partial towards you, which kind of pushes you to the front of the line, okay, because somebody is attracted to you. Option number two, but I feel like you two do work together, work well together. Um, but I would just tell this, like, if this person ever starts like getting flirty with you and stuff like that, make sure you get everything in writing. Make sure that this person, if ever they do shoot they shot, they're not in a position to fire you or affect your livelihood in any form or fashion. This is why we don't shit where we eat. Option number two with a job, it's going to require a lot of change on your part. It does require something else. It could require this situation to end. It'll be a slow and steady thing, but there's a lot more momentum on this side, and you should keep it to yourself what you got going on. For some of you, this could be building something in the background. Um, you may have to stop dealing with somebody too. It does mean like something else ends. Okay. How would you feel about that ending? I think you're kind of worried about it a bit, about that decision, but what would be the outcome for you if you decide to go down this route? For some of you, this means that you would be able to, I don't know, is this good? brings a lot of change for you. I'm not even going to hold you. For some of you, you'll be starting from the ground up, but the magician is on this side. This is something that you're like fully capable of, and I feel like you have a lot of energy supporting this particular route, but it could change a lot in your life. But the outcome is great. For some of you, this could be starting your own business, like going into something on your own, but you're going to end up on top. So, I don't know. I'm leaning more towards this side because, I mean, if you're not growing and evolving and changing, then what are you doing? So, if this is about love, there is maybe a water sign that Scorpio energy is very strong. Let's just go into advice because I'm getting like a choose wisely when it comes to this water sign. The tower in the reverse could be you like avoiding this person. To be honest with you, why would you be avoiding this person? Because they probably got whole tendencies, or they could be very inconsistent. There's something that's not reliable on that side of things with this person. Oh Lord. The other, why is the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse? There's potential here if this is love, but I'm not seeing like an offer being made at the moment because somebody could be recovering from heartbreak. But there's a lot of like, I think things will move in a very positive direction. This person could be healing, recovering from something right now. I don't know. Again, it's not certain. Nothing is certain. So there's a lot of energy supporting option number 2 when it comes to work. And I would probably put more of my focus there than on these love options because that seemed a little more uncertain than the job situations. Like there's more energy supporting the job situations than, so don't shit where you eat. Don't show up more than somebody else is showing up in love ever, in my opinion, unless y'all already been tried and true, time spent, things underwent, stuff like that. And you could just be hitting a rough patch and, y'all always bounce back type of thing. But I don't know. When it comes to option number 1 with the job, and I feel like I need to kind of go into this a little bit because some of y'all could really be trying to figure this out. When it comes to option number 1, if this person has any power to, if this person does shoot their shot and you reject them, how would that turn out? I mean, I do see you standing on business, but it could cause some drama because it's not going to stop this person from being attracted to you. So I don't like sticky ass situations when it comes to my money. Okay, so that's just me. I don't shit anywhere around where I eat, and not even close to it. Okay, so what else? For the collective, somebody could be living. This could be you. Is this you? Some of y'all could be kind of living in memories from the past. Like some of y'all got the past on replay. Or somebody could be stuck on you emotionally. Like, I don't know, there's a lot of sentimental energy around love. Your advice about that, I think you don't really need advice about that. Everything is as it should be. Why is this sentimental stuff coming up? Don't let the past hold you back. Some of y'all could actually be single, but kind of stuck in limbo. So it's like you almost not single energetically. Like you would show up not single in a tarot reading for some of y'all. Or this is how somebody is when it comes to you. They're missing you. They're still kind of, I don't know, somebody's reminiscing on you. They really miss you. For some of y'all, you could have been involved in a third party, or somebody could have a third party involved, and that could be weighing down the situation, but they actually have feelings for you. This could be an ex of yours who is involved with someone else now, but they still are in love with you because they're thinking like, damn, they're making comparisons like, damn, the collective was always there for me. The collective was this, the collective. They playing a comparison game right now, and they really making. I don't know. It's like anybody who get with this person now, you are the problem in the relationship. Even if you're not doing nothing, this person could actually reach out to you this weekend because they could be walking away from someone, or that person could be walking away from them because they feel triggered. Like you not over your ex, and like who's trying to go through that, right? So I don't know. You could be hearing from your ex this weekend, or someone who still who has a lot of feelings for you, and they with somebody else, or who still has a lot of feelings for you and they with somebody else. How's that gonna go? And then we're gonna go to Aries. Yeah, somebody's definitely wanting to work it out with you. They're feeling like there's no other option for them but you, and they want to let go of whatever would get in the way of being with you. Okay, if this isn't somebody from your past, this could be somebody who's going over their past, and they're like, I ain't never met nobody like the collective, so I might as well stop playing with myself. So it's something like that going on. Okay, I feel like somebody has thought long and hard about this. Okay, thank you so much, user BN7. So let's go to Aries. Wait. Aries, don't overthink something. What is this that you could be overthinking? Is this even you that's overthinking? Is this you that's overthinking? Somebody could be overthinking something when it comes to you. Let's see who this is. You said you're a Capricorn and you don't fuck around with love and colleagues, especially management. I know that's right. I know that's right. And you completely dismiss the Pisces for no reciprocity. He needs inner healing and patience is gone. I'm tired. Time waits for no one, so why should I? No lies detected, okay? Who's this overthinking? Somebody want to talk to you. Aries. This could be a Sagittarius for some of you with the Wheel of Fortune here. For some of you, this could be an ex that wants to talk to you. What do they want to talk to you about? They overthinking it though. What do they want to talk to you about, and why are they overthinking it? I think something may have gone unaddressed for a while. This could be an Aquarius or a Virgo as well. Is it that they don't trust you, or I think maybe y'all got into a little tiff. I don't think this is about whether or not they trust you. I'm not seeing that, but I don't know if y'all got into an argument and just kind of left things where they was. Did you argue with this person? Because I'm getting that you didn't argue with this person. You didn't argue with this person. So what is the Five of Swords about? It's because you don't trust them? Is this see this what overthinking do? Somebody could reach out to you just in time before they lose their damn mind, because I don't see you arguing with nobody. Um, you could be one of the either older or more mature Aries, like you out of your arguing days when it come to people. Um, and it's like maybe this person is overthinking because they may be used to the action. Maybe not from you, maybe from you, but it's like the fact that you're not arguing with them. I think that's what's making them overthink a whole lot. This could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person could wear a lot of Nike. Um, like they can have a collection of Nike stuff. Um, they may, Aries is very out of sight, out of mind, like real bad. So But not in a way like I don't fuck with you no more, but like in a way of like I almost forgot you was there. So somebody might reach out to you just in time. Somebody's name could start with a J. I'm getting like Julia, Julian, I don't know. Or July could be a significance. This could be a Cancer for some of y'all, or I'm getting more water, so this could be Cancer. What do they want to talk about? Why things didn't work out between the two of you and how they still have hope that the two of you can work things out with one another. It's like, damn, you just dropped it. I don't think you just dropped it. I think maybe this person didn't give you enough to work with. This person could have left you on red. Did they leave you on red? Or did you leave them on? Maybe both of y'all have gone through a cycle of kind of leaving each other on red. But what's the issue here? You're such a straightforward sign, Aries, that I think somebody doesn't really give you enough to work with. And you could be like me. Like, I had somebody like, well, I don't know, April, because, you don't be responding, and you don't be da-da-da, and you don't be da-da-da. And I'm like, you don't be making plans. So what am I responding to? You haven't given me an itinerary, so what am I responding to? You didn't tell me how much I was getting paid. Like, nothing was confirmed. There was no ink to even be dried. So what am I responding to? And when I said that, he was like, I mean, you got a point. Yeah, I know I do. I don't make fake plans. So either we doing this or we not. Because I will be involved in, like, other things if I don't hear from you. Or if I don't, I'm very straightforward when it comes to shit like that. So... I also set them straight, like, whoa, don't put that on my name, because when I do have a confirmation, I show up and I do what I'm supposed to do, whether it's in love, whether it's in work, especially with work, and whatever it is, friendship, whatever it is. So if there's a real itinerary there, if there's something real there, then I'll show up. If not, I don't know what you're talking about. So I feel like if somebody would actually just, because you're showing up as the Empress here, Aries, and the Empress is not, you don't stand up the Empress. You don't leave the Empress on red, or you won't be taken seriously. So that's just how that goes. I don't know. There could be some kind of group. There could be a group of people pursuing you. Somebody could be a part of some sort of group. Somebody's friend group knows that they're not over you. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody want to be with you, Aries. I think that's the point. Advice. This person could... Yeah, is this the same person that... Somebody... I don't know. Again, if you don't get no definite answer, no definite whatever, because I don't see where you feel obligated to take the initiative in this situation, because I feel like you may have left the door open for this person at some point and they didn't go through it. So I don't know. It's like, baby, if I ain't heard from you, what the hell you want me to do? Taurus. Like, something could get frustrating because it's like, okay, so is that a yes? Is it a no? No? Nothing? Taurus. He said it's a no for you, dog. It's a no for me, too. I don't know. I don't like situations that are, I don't know. Taurus, you may want to be more open to something, or maybe somebody wants you to open up more to them. Like they want you to get comfortable. I'm hearing I am comfortable. You're uncomfortable. Somebody feels like you're not opening up, but I feel like you're actually just over them. The Taurus is focused on themselves. Okay? If the Taurus ain't talking to you, it's because they're content wherever they are. That's kind of what this is giving. You feel, okay, is this you feel like this? You feel, somebody wants you to, what? Or do you want somebody to open up, Taurus? I think you like the motion that you got going on. You know, you may want to go to be independent when it comes to something, Taurus. So I don't know. Thank you, Brittany, for the $4.99. Yeah, if you're not opening up to something, it's because you don't want to. You could be very focused on your future. Thank you for the super chat, Brittany. I appreciate you. Yeah, the Taurus wants to work alone. The Taurus would rather work alone. Y'all giving Aries energy in this reading. If you didn't, I don't know if it wasn't, if I didn't say, and my mama used to say this all the time, like you'll ask her something and she's like, "Oh, I didn't tell you," which means it was none of your business. So that's kind of the energy here. That's the energy here, and you may feel like this person chose somebody else over you anyway. So what are we talking about? It's like somebody wants you to be more open. Like, imagine, like, if this is a love situation, right? It's like, well, you never called me. You never da-da-da. You never da-da-da. And it's like, well, I didn't really want to call you. And did they choose someone else before you started feeling like this? How do you feel about this person? Let me see something, Tora. How did you feel? You could have found out that this person was a liar. You could have found out this person was very manipulative. So it's like it didn't matter whether or not you chose someone over me or not. I don't fuck with you. Like, you already seen something about this person. And they're like, well, why you don't open up to me? Why da-da-da-da? Why da-da-da-da? Blah, 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 blah. And it's like, you really want me to tell you? Or do you really even need me to tell you? Or do you think I don't know? You know? So, yeah. This is a very straightforward weekend. So, you could just be avoiding someone altogether because, I don't know, the Taurus got other things to do. It's like, I don't need to be a part of your clique. I don't need to be a part of your thing. I don't need to be a part of this relationship. I have a future that I'm focused on, and it don't really involve you. So, damn, y'all ain't playing no games. The Empress, again, but you've already made your choice. I mean, ain't no love lost. It probably wasn't no love there in the first place. Otherwise, you would have, and if this was a romantic situation, then it's like, this is somebody who wants you to give them more energy, even though they playing in your face. It's like, well, I would have chose you if da 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 da, if you would have da da da, and it's like, well, I wouldn't have chosen you because you fake, or because whatever, fill in the blank. But it's whatever the emotion that you feel about this person is not positive. So it's like, it doesn't matter whether or not you would have chosen me. I don't like you. Wow, Gemini. Okay. Gemini. You may not be able to give someone like a definite answer this weekend. And don't let nobody push you into an answer that you're not ready to give. What is this about, and who is it about? I'm hearing the name Yusuf. Yusuf. This could be about a love situation. You don't know whether or not you want to be with somebody. You don't know what you want to do about how you feel about somebody, because just because you feel something doesn't mean you have to do something about it. So if you are the cross watcher, I wouldn't push the Gemini into a corner this weekend, because that's not really going to change their mind. If anything, it could work against you, or this could be what somebody feels towards you, Gemini. But someone is. I heard blow the whistle. Uh, Somebody wants. I heard you can ring my bell, ring my bell. This kind of reminds me of what just happened at this party. Just because you like me doesn't mean I'm going to hang out with you tonight. And I think that's kind of where you're at, you know? And I don't think you're trying to be funny acting. I don't think, maybe you are being funny acting. But I don't know. It's like your choice, though, you know? I think your energy is in a very different space right now. A lot of y'all may not want to be touched. A lot of y'all may not want to, you know? Um, Maybe you just want to vibe. You come to the party. I'm just here. I'm just here. Um, I don't know. Some of y'all are gonna either have or you woke up different recently. Like there's like this silent strength that you're carrying with you. A lot of y'all could be in a very meditative, a very prayerful state this weekend, and you may not want to be touched. You may not want to be bothered. You don't want to make a decision on love. It could be the finest woman, the finest man, well to do and all of that. But it's like, that doesn't mean that I want to be with you, hang out with you, sleep with you. Sometimes we could just leave it at a conversation. Sometimes I don't know. Somebody's very thrown off by this because they may not be used to people who don't act on their feelings. But it's actually turning you off that they are wanting you to like choose. So I see you holding back. And people are thinking you're very weird, Gemini, because you just vibing. But is this weird? Does this look weird? She just vibing. I got my little glass of wine. I'm people watching. Yes, I came here by myself. Yes, I'm beautiful. Yes, I'm handsome. And no, thank you. What's wrong with that? This is kind of like, if this is a man, because I heard this video not too long ago, and you know what? You got to go with your gut too, because this person, something ain't right with this person, and you may not be able to trust this person, and because you're in your own little world, it's like you never know what people are really up to. So if you're not feeling the vibe, just go with that and stay in your own world, Gemini. But I saw this video with this guy who was like, oh, she not. He was talking about some woman. She not really celibate. She just don't want to be with me. Well, that part could definitely be true. Okay, but you could be celibate, abstinent, and even if I wasn't, I wouldn't want to deal with somebody like you. Somebody who think like you, who act like you, who, I don't know. You could see something about this person sitting at the dinner table or from across the party that turns you off, and it's like, yeah, nah. Like, it could be like, I know you ain't wash your hands. I don't know, some of y'all real nitpicky about like hygiene and stuff like that. um if this could be spiritual hygiene, like physical hygiene. No means no. That's what it's given. No means no. I don't have to like you. Okay? Cancer. You got a yes this weekend. You've been celibate for 2.5 years. Shout out to you. I bet you've gotten a lot done in those two and a half years. I bet you feel great. You know, it's a beautiful thing actually, to not feel like you physically need another person's energy on you. It's actually very healing. It's been that kind of year for your girl too. And I don't think I've ever felt better than I do without someone else's energy on me, you know, in that way. Like I didn't even stay at the party tonight because I was just like, ooh, overstimulated. Overstimulated. Real bad. But I did have a really great conversation with a very beautiful, like, giant tonight. And it was just perfect. Everything was perfect the way it was. And I'm like, oh, okay, satisfied. I can go back to my room and talk to y'all, and we good. We good to go tonight. It don't always gotta be all that. So yes, Cancer. What is this yes about? This is like somebody do like you. They do like you. You were like, do they like me? Yes, they do like you. You may have thought that somebody wasn't thinking about you or that they had dropped you, or no, this person's very much wanting you. Okay. Um, it's just two people. Okay, you got two different situations, right? There could be somebody that's wondering, like, did the Cancer block me? Yes. I don't know if it's like a full on block, but it's like yes. And then there's another person that's like, that you may be like, dude, this person like me? Like, are they into me too? Yes. Yes and yes. They're not over you. This could be somebody that you know. Yeah, they actually could be like kind of making their way towards you this weekend. So there's a fire sign here that could be overthinking, like, dude, the Cancer, like, have I been rejected? This person could be fine. Like, make your teeth come together type of fine. I got Sagittarius. This could be Aries, Leo, or Sag, but with the judgment here, Sag, Scorpio. And then there's someone else who's choosing you. So why are you rejecting this other person? um, Again, not enough to work with. I feel like maybe this person's always on the go, and it's like they have, like, it's like the person that y'all always lock eyes, and it's like a little small, like, little spark there, but they never say anything to you. It's never like, again, I keep getting this like, I ain't gonna say nothing if you don't say nothing. And it's like, baby, we are 40 years old. What is going, do you like me, or are you ever gonna say anything? Or is this just like, hey, Mr. Postman, nice to see you, Mr. Postman. See you next week, Mr. Postman. That's kind of what it's giving. So yeah. You said I got both of them right. He's a Sag. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Well, this is like the hey, beautiful. Good morning, beautiful. Good night, beautiful. Like, you just get text messages from this person, never plans. And a lot of y'all could be moving like the Aries. Like, well, I see that you do a lot. Like, you be on Instagram and you be doing this and you be doing that, and you be doing this. You've never been like, hey, you want to come do some of this stuff with me? No? Okay. So I think you're going with I don't know, what are you going to do about this person who does feel a mutual connection with you, who is like confirming that? I don't see you entertaining that either. Maybe you were just wondering, like, do they like me? Because I kind of feel something. But again, if no plan is being made, then nothing is going to happen. Because I don't see you, like, and somebody, I don't know, do they want you to chase them or something? What is this? What is the reason why nothing is happening with this mutual connection over here? Her, I'ma need you to say something, baby. I think somebody's gonna be like, oh, you know what? I don't think they're getting my signals. Let me just reach out. So this person may actually reach out to you because they're like, well, I'm not happy at the fact that we haven't acted on this, but maybe you don't even know that I feel this way. So maybe I should just say something. So this could be like the masculine energy that's like, well, maybe I probably haven't given you enough to work with. So this is so funny. And these are, I'm talking about y'all grown as hell. Whoever I'm talking about, y'all ain't no babies. Like whoever this is, they could be a boss. Like they got it. They are that. And I guess if they took as much initiative to with you as they do with their life goals and stuff, y'all probably be riding off in the sunset somewhere. So I think they're gonna put some of that muscle into like saying hello. Okay, y'all could be staying up late at night, and I feel like, oh yeah, this person's up late at night, and they're like, you know what? I'm tired of doing stuff by myself. So because this person has accomplished a lot in their life except somebody to do shit with. So I think that they're like gonna have one of those late nights this weekend and they're gonna be like, you know what? Let me just say something. I think this person wants something to come to them. You know, it's like, well, I've done so much. I've gone after so many things. And why, I just want something that's gonna come to me. And it's like, well, you've been able to acquire so much because of the things that you have gone after. So obviously you're successful at the things that you go after. So like, I'm gonna need you to say something, baby. Okay? Ooh. Leo, I'm gonna have to go get my sweater because we have the same problem that I had last night. I can't get the air to go off in this room. And I don't know where. I hate being cold, y'all. Leo, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Mm-hmm. I bet your love could make it better. You said childish, you had to let it go. You'd be surprised at like who never grows out of shit, you know? I had a Taurus for like 2 years. He would send me like, he might as well have sent me like a punctuation mark, like a period. And it's like he wanted me to respond and like be in love with him off of these little, hey, peekaboo. He would do this peekaboo shit with me. And eventually I just like never responded to him again. Then he did like a year later again. And I was like, he's not, he don't understand where I'm coming from, huh? Real cute, real successful. Um, just didn't get it. I'm like, I'm not, what am I hanging you for? What are you, I just can't. All right, let's move. That was the most weird, like, I was like, I'm not even gonna block you. I'm gonna see you like if you ever say anything more than you're saying. Y'all know you have to say stuff to people, right? You gotta try. You know, you spent an hour putting together that Instagram post so you could look cute for somebody, and then you gonna sit there and say, "Hey, good night." So what is this that you need to let go of, Leo? And, I wasn't even looking for him to chase me. I was like, I'll work with you. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to chase each other down the street. I think we both attracted to each other, but hey. Hey, you hungry? Taurus like to eat. You know what I'm saying? I like to eat. You like to eat. Let's eat together. But I can't do nothing with hey. What you need to let go of? Some of y'all need to let go of an Aries or a Pisces. Or if this isn't about a particular sign, it could be a man, a man, a man that you've been stuck on. Okay, who is this person to you? Why do you need to let go of this? Something could be unrequited with this person. Or they could be, what is it that do you need to let go of the person themselves? Maybe, yeah. This person's focus is elsewhere. Is this romantic? For some of y'all, this is an ex. Maybe it is an ex. I ain't even say ex, but this could be someone that you have been in a romantic space with. And this is unrequited. And this person's focus is somewhere else. I'm not getting that it's another relationship, but it's like this person could be very protective of themselves. This could be the other way around, by the way. Some of y'all need to let go of a Leo who look like they got a lot going on. This person could work a lot. This is like they in school, they work, and they in like a extracurricular type of group, or they got extra. They always got something going on. Like this could be Mr. or Mrs. Society, okay, and I don't know. You may not be happy with this person or something like that. How do they feel about you? This person would actually work it out with you. They haven't moved on from you. I just think this is somebody who's like, if you waiting on them to call you or something, child, this person got a to-do list out of this effing world. Okay? I'm not getting like no bad blood or nothing like that. I'm just getting like same 24 hours as Michael Jackson, same 24 hours as Beyonce, and this person uses every last drop, whoever we talking about. So, I don't know. If you want to talk to them, maybe reach out. If not, if it's unrequited in the sense of if you don't put yourself on this person's to-do, you might not be on it. And I don't know if that's like triggering for you, but I don't think it's like F the Leo or F the cross watcher. It's just what it is. You know what I mean? It's like somebody who got a whole bunch of kids. It's like, baby, I ain't mean to not call you, but you know, we got dirty diapers and school ballet recitals, and I had to put gas in the car, forgot to put gas in the car. Then grandma and them called, and it's just a lot going on. So it's not you, it's not them. This could be some kind of trauma that's triggering something, and a lot of projection could be going on in this situation, when I think a simple conversation would really smooth all this out, to be honest. Maybe don't think negatively about the situation, like think logically about the situation. Both of y'all, this is like two grown people who got two lives, And if you want to, I don't know, I'm going to need you to say something, baby. That's what this is giving. I don't think it's that deep. Um, don't come from a insecure place. Something could be triggering, but it's like, is it them that's triggering you or something else? You know what I mean? Because I'm not seeing like rejection here. I'm just seeing that something needs to be let go of because it could be being brought out of yeah, the Nine of Swords. Yeah, somebody's feeling hurt, and it's like it's not even that. Don't make it about you, Leo, or Cross Watcher. Don't make it about you, because yeah, yeah. This could be like one of them people where you actually end up talking to them, and y'all have like a great time talking to each other, and you realize that you was worried for nothing. Okay, somebody could have a whole bunch of kids, and that's why they ain't got time to talk to you. That's why they don't have time to talk to you. Okay, and or be careful with somebody because they fertile as hell. Okay, whether it's that they never miss or anything that go up in them don't miss. Okay, some of y'all could live near a river, or if you don't want to be with this person, don't lay down with them because somebody could definitely get pregnant. Okay, Virgo. That could be a whole nother person, by the way. That last message, but take it how it resonates. Or the busy person ain't trying to get pregnant. They're not trying to get pregnant. You know, mess up the motion. So let's go to Virgo. Something is not the direction. How can I say this? Something is not moving in that direction right now. I don't know what direction we're talking about, but let's see. Some of y'all could be thinking about legacy this weekend. I just heard Morgan Freeman. Some of y'all could watch something that has Morgan Freeman in it this weekend. I think Morgan Freeman's a Gemini. Some of y'all could, yeah, if you're thinking about the fact that I just thought about Morgan Freeman, you could be focused on legacy and you like, damn, ain't shit took off yet. But I think, wasn't he like 50 when his career like took off? Like he was doing something for a long time, but it took off like later in life and it still ain't stopped. So for some of you, if you're worried about whether or not something's going to work out for you, just don't give up, okay? But what is this about for the Virgo? Some of you, your the current energy is not leading in the direction of a particular person right now. And I think that that is something that you are coming to terms with. Either that it could be love lost here, or that somebody is not really open to a situation with you right now, or it hasn't gone anywhere for a long time. And maybe that's something that you had just kind of kept on the back burner, like we're gonna see what happens type of thing. You ain't really been talking about it, but I think you're starting to come to like a conclusion. Because how do you feel about this person? Yeah, you're not saying how you feel, but you feel like it's not working out. Yeah, something's just been lingering. It's just been like this is like closing the door. Like you've been having guests over, you've been having events, parties, company over and everything, and it's like there's one room in your house that you just keep throwing shit in there, like instead of cleaning it up. Like you're not using that room because it's just maybe it's time to clear that room out. You know, I think that some of y'all are like, you know, I can keep saying, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it next week, I'll do it. And then, like, the next year rolls by and that room is just still unoccupied or occupied with all the wrong shit. So I think some of y'all are about to just clean out that room. Or finally, yeah, something, you're going to finally do something, yeah, about something that you've been avoiding. This could involve an air sign, a fire sign, Aquarius for some of you. What is your advice about this person? You need to make a decision. You need to make a decision. Because sitting in limbo ain't helping nobody, especially you. Something ain't felt right for a very long time. There may be still a connection here, but you know, you can feel a connection with somebody and still move on from them if nothing about the situation is like working, you know? I see you choosing yourself. This says self-love, emotional maturity, clean break. Some of y'all may hit the blunt and be like, you know what? Fuck them goddamn lights. That's what it's giving me. Some of y'all may something about, okay, like that kind of smoke. Some of y'all could be smoking this week. Okay. You could find out something about somebody that you, is this you? Or you could find out about a third party with this person. I see you choosing yourself. I see you choosing yourself. Or somebody could be honest with you about a third party. And it's like it brings something into view for you. I said, open up your eyes and you will see. So, yeah. You good, Jamie? You straight, Jamie? I don't know, Sean. What you think? Real straight? What are you talking about? Let's go to who? Libra. You could be taking a trip, Libra. You could be saying no to a trip. That's what. Thank you for being here, Sean. Thank you for being here, Sean. You could be saying no. I just got a comment that said and happily moving on. So some of y'all could be saying no to something and happily moving on. Okay. You could feel like somebody else is tripping and happily moving on. Positive vibes only. Celebrity shit only. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm very cold. Give me a second. Hi, there's a jet. Alright. Okay. I think you're gonna hold back from somebody. It's okay to not be interested. I don't know. People are not handling rejection too well nowadays. Did this just start? Because I don't remember it being like this. You know? I don't remember it being like this. You know? You deserve better anyway, Libra. No negativity while I'm polishing my nails. Period. Sorry. This is like really difficult right now. Okay. What are you saying no to, Libra? You may feel like somebody got a negative energy and it's contagious. Like somebody's energy is contagious. And this could be someone who, if this is romantic, this person didn't, they don't know what they want anyway, you know? They don't know who they want anyway. Like this is the type of person that'll chase you down, and then the moment that they don't get what they want, they're in this next person's face like this within the hour with the same amount of energy. And it's like, it's not even like your offer's not even exclusive. You know what I mean? I mean, should you stay stuck on somebody forever? No. But it's like, again, this is like the person that's at the club. Every time you go in there, they there. It don't matter if you ain't been there for 3 months, they still there, standing at the door. You know, as soon as you walk in, they the club greeter. They don't even work there. You would think they did though. And it's like, yeah, I'm hearing this nigga for everybody. You know, that's what I'm hearing, and I just think you're like, no. No, if it's not me, yeah, this is like the person that be in everybody's face, and it's like, no, thank you, Craig. No, thank you, Felicia. You know, like this is the person where it's like, well, if I can't go home with you, I'm gonna go home with her, or if I can't go home with him, I'm gonna go home with him, and I think you think it's just as gross, whether it's a man or a woman that's doing this. Like it's just as gross. So I don't know. Somebody ain't got no coof, you know. They just trying to something, okay? And I just, yeah, no. I think you like a little more exclusivity than what somebody is presenting themselves as. You know what I mean? You don't want the person that's just going, yeah, no. This says you deserve better, self-worth, realization, empowerment. And I think that is really you're going to feel really good that you decided not to deal with this hoe. Okay? You may feel like this person too fine to act like this too. You know, it's like, damn, where's your confidence? But yeah, you're labeling someone untrustworthy and you moving on. You may have actually invested in this person at some point. Some of y'all are realizing how much you've healed because maybe you would have went for this person back in the day, but now it's just like such a turnoff. And not that you would have been for everybody, but you may have not been able to see through the fact that this person's for everybody. This could be a Taurus for some of y'all. I got Sagittarius too. Some of y'all already got somebody that you got on your heart anyway, and it's like, well, if I can't have that person, then I'm just I'm not just gonna get with anybody because I can't have the person I can't have. So yeah. Y'all gonna have a lot of energy this weekend too. A lot of energy. Put it into making some money because that money's looking real auspicious this weekend. Okay. Um, and I do see some of y'all doing that, and I do feel like you're gonna have someone in particular in mind. Someone could live near the sea because I'm seeing a lighthouse. Um, or something about the sea. There could be a picture of like a beachy, watery, seaside type of area that is of significance. But there's someone that you have in mind, and it's like, I'm not just going to be a hoe just because I can't have this person. I'm going to just keep wishing that somebody is set on one particular person. And I'm going to do what I got to do till I get to them. That's what I'm getting. Thank you so much, Sacred Spirit, for the $4.99. Okay. Yeah. I like that because, I mean, how does this person feel about you though? Or how do you feel about who? I don't know who the special person is, but how do they feel? They, oh, it's like we could be a match. Was this person on some for everybody stuff? And that's why this person, yeah. Okay, so somebody, maybe they used to be for everybody, or they're deciding this weekend that, this why this person don't want me. Cause ain't shit exclusive about my offer. It's not. It's like, well, if I can't get this, I'm gonna just go get this, and it's like somebody's realizing that it don't hit the same. It's not. Somebody's realizing that they are kind of like really lowering the property value, you know, of themselves and another person's eyes that they really want. And it's like, that's why this person knows that I'm doing this. This person knows that this is what I'm on. And I ain't never gonna get them if I keep this up. So it's something like that going on, you know. It's like, how you gonna be for me if anybody can have you? So let's go to Scorpio. I'm hearing da 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 da. Oh yeah, some of y'all could be listening to reggae music this weekend because that's not the song playing in my ear. You gotta know too, but your no may be a little bit more elegant. You know, it's your no is a little sexier, Scorpio. It's like a no, and it's definitely a firm no because it's like a no period. But somebody feel like thank you. Okay, did I say thank you, Sacred Spirit? I was in a flow state, so I don't know if I said thank you. Thank you so much, Sacred Spirit, for the $4.99. Thank you so much, Donald White, for the $19.99. Shout out to you guys who have super chatted this video. Thank you so much for your support. Y'all make sure y'all liking the video, subscribe to the channel so that you can see my videos popping up on your algorithm and so that you can get me into the algorithm. Thank you so much for your support. So let's see. Scorpio, I like that your no is in cursive. You know what I mean? But somebody may not be taking it serious because it's like you didn't say no exclamation mark. So maybe. But somebody's not realizing how serious your no is. It don't have to be, I don't have to scream it. It means no. It's still no. So what are you saying no to, Scorpio? Scorpio don't love them hoes. Okay. Somebody who if this is romantic, for some of y'all this could be a fire sign. Somebody is not trying to get juggled. Okay? You're not about to disappoint me. I may have not slapped you and cussed you out with the no, but I know what you got going on, and I don't really want to be a part of that. So it's very firm. So somebody, I don't know, if you cross watching for the Scorpio, they do mean it. Okay? They don't want to be your side person. They don't want to be, this. It's like you may view me like you may think I'm fine, but that don't mean I'm going home with you tonight, or that don't mean I'm gonna be your secret. Or yeah, somebody think you like really sexy, and so it's like, well, surely they'll sleep with me because they're sexy. Why wouldn't they? Somebody's logic is not logicking. They're viewing you as the Queen of Wands, but you're really the Empress. This is like relationship material. And they're looking at you like, yeah, but I mean, you got your cleavage out, so surely that was an invite. Oh my God. Or if you a man, it's like, yeah, but you looking at me, so surely that means that. No, it doesn't. It actually doesn't. It doesn't mean that. You don't want to get rejected by a Scorpio man. You do not want to get rejected by a Scorpio man. I've seen them do this. I've seen them do this. I've never been rejected by a Scorpio man, but my best friend is a Scorpio man. And child, the stories that this man has told me, I'll never forget for the rest of my life. And just letting you know, if he's not like, yes, baby, that shit gonna be so offensive. It's gonna be so offensive once and it's like somebody leaving you with a riddle, and then by the time you realize that you've been rejected, they're gone. This is so funny. Like you don't have to meditate on this person's answer, only to realize that it was no. And I see somebody running away hurt when this happens. Yikes. Now there could have been so somebody who could have had an on and off relate. This could be happening like one of those. Yeah, if you got somebody, for some of y'all, this is the Scorpio that's doing this to you. Okay, it's like if they just coming in and hitting it, and they back and forth with it, they not there to stay. Whoever this is not there to stay. And on the other side of this, there could be a Scorpio that is not about to be somebody's side person. So it's like, I know that you got a little link that you deal with, and you're not about to play with me. I don't know what you got going on, because this person could be sleeping with somebody who is letting them come in and out. You know, and if they're letting that person come in and out, they probably letting somebody else come in and out too. It's safe to assume that, right? It may not be true, but it's safe to assume. Okay. And I just saw this video. It was like I think the Tonight Show, not the Tonight Show. What that's the show called? Oh God, Tonight's Conversation. And this lady, every bit of 57 years old, got up there talking about, I just don't understand why. I just don't understand why I'm always attracted to relationships like this. Either they already involved, or they don't want nothing serious. And, with the type of person that I am, I'll still be giving my all to the situation. And then 4 or 5 years down the line, you know, they just fall off or whatever. And it's like, they was like, what do you mean by giving your all? Like, what do you, I forgot exactly what happened, but it was like basically professional side chick vibes. Did you see that? Embarrassing. It was very bad. And she was like, basically, like, what got me was, she's like, no matter what the situation is, no matter what I'm being presented with, I still gave my all in the situation. So I'm cooking and cleaning and throwing in a circle and doing and paying bills and shit. Ain't no telling what it was. So this is like low hanging fruit. Like, the fruit done fell on the ground at this point. You know, and I feel like on the flip side of this, if this is y'all's situation, or if this rings a bell for you, um, there's some queen shit going on the other side, some king shit going on the side, and it's like on the other side of this situation, it's like if I know you dealing with the fruit that done fell off the ground, you're not touching me, okay? So it's something like that going on. If you're dealing with this person that doesn't mind, I'm talking about voluntarily, like, I'll be the side chick. I'm still going to give my all. I'm going to call. I'm good morning texting. I'm cooking. I'm packing lunches. I'm doing all this stuff. Knowing that you got somebody else. Knowing that, you know what I'm saying? This ain't no, we caught a vibe and, okay, we messed around, but I know you involved, so we got to cut this off. Like, shit happens, but no, this is, I know, and I'm signing up for this, and I'm gonna give my all to somebody else's dude or somebody else's woman. If you sleeping with somebody like that, you're not touching me, dog. I feel like that's what the Scorpio was saying. And why is this person dealing? Because that's what I'm seeing. It's like a love me and leave me, back and forth, unstable affection. But she actually got up there and said that, every bit of 57, 6 years old. So, why is he? But here's what you got to ask yourself, too. Because if you on the other side of this, and this person actually wants to be with you, do you want to sleep with somebody or deal with somebody who is dealing with somebody like that? Because it's easy to judge the side person who would do that. But I'm also looking at you funny because you sleeping with them. What is it, for the food? Is it good? Is the Kuchina-ing? Is the Wang wanging? Little Wang hang low? What is it? Or are both of y'all insecure as hell? What's going on? Somebody is being pulled away from something like this, though, because it's like there's something real mystical that's pulling them away and making them want to vibe higher. It's making them want to, like, do better, be better, have better, see better, have more. Like, finding answers of, why am I out here picking fruit off the damn ground when I could have a whole garden full of, you know what I'm saying? So somebody is trying to find themselves this weekend, okay? They gonna, yeah, they're realizing, like, I'm going back to some really dark times that I thought I was done with. Like, why do I feel like I need this? Because you are what you sleep with, okay? That always kind of get me when I hear men talking about, there's a difference between hoes and this and that. And it's like, well, what make you different, though? You are what you eat. You are what you sleep with. Okay? It's not better just because you hit it. That's going to be a new motto on this channel. Sagittarius. It's up to you, Sag. It's up to you, Sagittarius. What's up to you? How this weekend go is up to you, too. What's up to you, Sag? This could be one of those real vibey weekends where you like, damn, I knew that was going to happen. Or, I felt like, I don't know. It's going to be like something where it's like, I don't know, you can have a premonition or something this weekend. Sagittarius are very intuitive people, so some of y'all could see something happen that you knew was going to happen or something like that. Man, I don't like it like that. She slow motion for me. Y'all could be getting some this week. Y'all could be getting some this weekend. What's also up to you is, okay, this could either be, are you going to vibe high, or are you going to remain in a situation that's keeping you vibing low? This could be a situation where it's like, baby, if I'm broke with you, but I'm financially stable without you, I'm out. Or if it's like I'm vibing low together, it's like we should be, I'm hearing, baby, you make me better. You should be making, how two come together and we worse off than I would be by myself. How that work? So it's something like that. I don't know whether it's just like money or whether this is like what you call it, just the vibe. It could be both. It could actually be both. Like you could feel broke as hell with somebody, or you could actually be broke with this person. People carry energy, and money is energy. And I've been there. I've been there. You look back over your finances after dealing with somebody in particular, and you look at a year where you was single, and you look at the year when you was with them, and you like, what the? Oh, you got to go. You got to go. I'm automatically blaming you because I already know how I do. I know my flow when I ain't got nothing in my way. Okay? And I know what it's like when I'm dealing with somebody who elevates me, who actually makes me feel like, let's get up and get the day started type of energy, And I know somebody who keep throwing me off. I know when somebody's throwing me off, okay? I'm upset and shit all the time. Ain't nobody got time for that. So I don't know what this is that could be either keeping you in a state where you feel like you strapped for cash, or you just not vibing how you want to vibe, Yeah, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse and the 5 of Pentacles. But by yourself, you the 9 of Pentacles, you pulling a lot in just by yourself. Or this could be like working with somebody. It's like, I'm working with you. Why am I splitting the pie when I can have a bakery? Why am I doing this? I'm losing. Somebody feels like I'm losing with you. Okay? It's up to you, Sagittarius. Because you could run this business by yourself. For some of y'all, this is about business. This is about money. This is about work. Okay? Yeah. Some of y'all about to start looking at your options. Some of y'all, if you date interracially, like let's say you black, a lot of y'all, don't shoot the messenger, child. But you might be one. I don't know. If you white, you about to get with somebody white. If you black, you about to get with somebody black. If you are, whatever your race, whatever you come from, you might end up teaming up with someone that look like you or something like that. If it's not about race, it could be, yeah, or just somebody that's where you at. I don't know, like mentally, emotionally, culture. Thank you, Sean. I don't always have all the words, okay. Um, but yeah, you mindset. There we go. Come on, yeah. Some of y'all want to be with somebody that's more like you. This could be work. This could be romantic, or it could be like partnership altogether. Because don't that mean the same thing? At the end of the day, whoever you partner up your life with, all of that's gonna come into play at some point. So a lot of y'all are like, look, we ain't got a whole lot of time to waste no more. You know, we really ain't got a whole lot of time to waste. Time is money, and money look like it's running low in this situation. And yeah, is it this person? Is it this person that is happening with? Whoever this is, they be texting you stuff and then not sending it to you. There's a lot that has gone unsaid between the two of you. A lot of drafted stuff. What did this person want to say to you? Well, this isn't fair, and that isn't fair, and that but and fair. Something about unfair. Well, this is like somebody did something to you. This is like if I stole your cookies out of the cookie jar, and then you, I don't know, you steal my slice of cake, and you bring up the cookies. Well, you took the cake, and y'all gonna sit here and argue about these cookies and this cake, and nothing's gonna get done, and it still ain't no money. It ain't no money. Ain't nobody made no more money, and we still sit here talking about the cookies and the cake and who did what and who what. What really needs to be said here, Sagittarius? What really needs to be said? I can't do this no more. I can't do this no more, baby. I need to hold out for a better contract. I'm about to start applying for jobs, or I know that I could be in a way more successful position than I am here, and I'm about to start saving up to do that. Okay, it's something like that, Sagittarius. I don't know what to tell you. And somebody's a menace anyway. It's like this person is. All they gonna do is run and hide. All they gonna do is run and hide, because this person actually doesn't have the options that you have. That's why they attach themselves to you. Okay, and they gonna come back because it's gonna be so hard to like do life without you. Imagine you carrying somebody on your back, and they acting like it was them who had all this stuff going on. I know a woman going through this now who's a Sagittarius. Baby, you and I be looking at her, dude, like you would be nothing without this one. Like you're like a whole loser out here. And I don't know if that's y'all's situation necessarily, but I know Sagittarius women are quite efficient. You hear me? They are. They're very good at making you look good. Okay, so whether you're a man or a woman, you could be the blessing in the situation, and you could be doing a hell of a lot better without this person coming. And they gonna come back to you because they gonna realize how hard life is and how much you was really holding up. Like you could be you the glue. You are the glue in this situation, Sagittarius, hands down, without a doubt. Okay? Without a doubt. What is your advice about this person? I mean, it's still up to you, but what is your advice? You need to start detaching yourself. The more you do, the more you're going to start feeling better, and the more you're going to realize that you was the glue the whole time, the emperor. Whether it's you're the boss, like you could have ran this business by yourself. You could have done whatever by yourself. Like you were the one that was making somebody look good. You the reason. This is reminding me of this man in this story. I don't think it was a real story, but I be listening to the stories on the internet sometimes, and like somebody was running everything. Like this man wanted to leave his wife for somebody. She was like younger, and she worked for him, but what she didn't realize was the wife was the one who was running the company. Like, she was the reason that he had everything that he had. She was the one who took care of, like the side chick. That she wanted the house, and didn't realize that the wife was the one who was making sure that the property looked the way that it looked. So when she left, so did the people who were taking care of the upkeep of the property, the upkeep of the business. The business was actually failing, and she was using her own money, pouring in her own money to keep him not looking like a failure and a loser. And so when she pulled all, and she was running like the numbers, like was she was the whole foundation of the situation. Okay, and once she pulled out, that shit fell to the point where both of their asses ended up coming back begging her for a job, and she ran off and married another millionaire who had his shit together. So whether you're a man or a woman, you the glue. Capricorn. You said I look drained. The hell? I slept most of the day. What you trying to say, Mary? Don't nobody take care of me better than I do. All right, Mary. Ciao. Because I don't be knowing if it's like concern. Right. I'm actually stretching this reading out because I got some energy. What? I always let y'all know when I'm tired. I was tired last night. Okay, during that the CashApp live, because I didn't realize we was gonna be there for 4 hours. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Not yet, Capricorn. I don't know what "not yet" means, but let's see. Okay. Not yet for what, Capricorn? Ooh. This has to do with love. There's a decision that you're wanting to make when it comes to love. Let me do a you versus them. How do you feel about this person? And how do they feel about you? And what is this decision about? What are they not saying to you? Hold on. And why are you avoiding them? Are you thinking about ending a relationship with someone? Or like closing the gap between you and someone? You need to find out how somebody feels before you try to bring something together. Or you need to find out more information because somebody is not telling you what their situation is. Okay? This person could have a lot of burdens. Like, if you think about marrying somebody, this person could be in debt. Okay? When I'm telling you debt, you ain't gonna want to take this home. Okay? Um, or if you thinking about going into business with somebody, you need to do your research. Okay? Or, I don't know. It's like when you feel better, I don't know, give it a beat. Because you could be a little just not in the best space to the headspace to make this. Maybe you're a little busy right now, or maybe you haven't slept, or this. Sleep on this. Sleep on it. Because it's like, yeah, you don't really feel a vibe. No. Somebody could also, if this is like you want to be with somebody, they not quite out of something else yet. So if this is like you like somebody and you thinking about, okay, taking the next step, you need to really find out some more information about this person before you do that. Okay? Because there are like literal secrets here that would, if you knew, you would know that this isn't what you should be doing. You would know that this shit ain't going nowhere. Something wouldn't go anywhere. Okay? Yeah. Somebody can have a record. Something is not what it seems. What is the main thing that you need to know? Let's try to get in the ballpark. That somebody's not telling you something. They're not telling you how much they're struggling. They're not telling you what they're struggling with. They're not telling you some kind of drama that's going on behind the scenes. They're not telling you about whatever court legal shit they got going on. They playing it real cool. This is somebody who's like very aloof. And how are they? Yeah, because they showing up like, oh, everything's cool. Oh, it's all love, peace, and hair grease and blunts and shit. And this person got all kind of ting going on in the background. Okay. And if this is about love, their past relationships failed. They're not the one holding the bag. Even if they drop the bag on you, they throw the bag in your hand and hurry up and run and act like it wasn't them. Okay, what's fancy? Something about fancy free. Like this is somebody who. Oh, this is like somebody who travels internationally, and you meet this. Imagine meeting this beautiful ass woman or this fine ass man. It's like, damn, this motherfucker a 10. Like Tens across the board. They got this, they got that, they charismatic, it's this, it's that. They got 3 families in another country. Debt in all 3 of those countries. You didn't even know it was several countries. They're banned from certain places. It's like you need to be very careful with someone, okay? Something may come out that makes you let you know. And so if some of y'all are dating internationally, just know. I'm not saying that everybody got this going on, but I'm saying that your girl travels internationally. And I didn't realize that I'm probably like one of the 1% who actually don't have baggage. Like who actually, like, when I show up single, I'm actually probably the only single person in that country. Like, I'm telling you, like, people be having a lot going on. Like, you don't know if this person's passport is straight, if they got child support, and if they get caught traveling type shit. You don't know what people got going on. Okay, do your research. I don't know. Do Chat GPT let you know? And do something. Okay, you may find out something that lets you know, and it's not just the it's not who you think. Everybody, because everybody like to blame the Nigerians, and they be having stuff going on. Shout out to Nigeria, because I love y'all. Hey, I love y'all. But it's not just one particular. Don't just focus on one particular group of people. Okay, get to know people. Okay, there's a lot of scammy shit going on, and you may find out before you get involved in something that, yeah, some of y'all, your intuition gonna just be like, I ain't feeling the vibe, and yeah, the cracks are gonna start to show before you get your intuition gonna show up. Whew, thank God for that. Okay, thank God for that. We thank God for that. Ooh, this reminded me of something, and I'm so glad I saw this, because I mean, it ain't my situation, but I was trying to warn a friend, because I was like, girl, I don't know what, they seem nice, I'm like, girl, I don't know, I can't really put my finger on it, but what do I know? I don't know him, you don't know him, you don't know her, or whatever. I could be wrong, bitch, but I usually don't be. I don't be knowing what the hell I'm talking about. But then we both realized that I knew what I was talking about. So just, okay, do your research, do your due diligence, because this is your life, okay? This is your life. And I'm getting like your livelihood could be, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I got to say. Aquarius. Yeah. Aquarius. Um, you might want to get to the meat of it. What is your real question? Okay. Yeah. Some of y'all may want to. For some of you, this can have something to do with like hiring an attorney. Okay. Somebody who can ask the questions for you, or just these could be like financial advice or something like that. Or it's like, if you beating around the bush, stop. Just ask the what do you need to know? Okay. And sometimes if you ask a story, ask a story. So you may have someone tell you a story this weekend, right? And this story may not be true. And then what I want you to do is to ask them to go back. Like, take me back through the story. Like, let's start from the beginning. And if that story changes when you ask them to retrace the steps, because it's kind of hard to lie backwards. Okay. And that's how a lot of investigators are able to kind of set people up and get the truth. So that's just a little tidbit, all right? Um, if you feel like somebody is full of shite, get them to run it back and rephrase the question a few times. Like, ask the same question like 3-4 times in different ways. You clever enough to do this, my love. Okay? You are an Aquarius. Um, y'all are the finesses of the zodiac, in my opinion. In my opinion, that's why I like you. Because I like watching y'all do this to other people, not me. Okay? I be learning a lot from Aquarius. So yeah. You said I know the whereabouts. I just be listening. I'm Aries. I be in the room like, okay. I be having my little sunglasses on. Eyes low. Everybody think I'm just over in the corner. Hi, baby. I'm looking at everything. I'm sober tonight. So, yeah. I ain't even drink at the party. I ain't been drinking or nothing, y'all. So, I put myself on a 1-2 drink limit. Because it's too many people. I don't know. That's just how I'm feeling right now. So what is the question that you need to be asking? What's the real question here? This could be about Sagittarius. You on water tonight? Period. People are literally getting mad at me. They're like, "Why are you not drinking?" I'm like, "I'm actually about to go to my room." People think you the police when you don't want to drink. Oh, somebody's unfaithful. If this is about love, it's like, well, it's because this person's a whore. um, this could be about money too. And it's like, where my money at, Craig? He ain't got no money. How he gonna pay you? He can't pay him, or he done spent it. For the Cadillac and gas money spent, and have a whole lot of bitches jumping ship. That's what's happening right now. Okay, how they gonna pay you? You trying to get a plan done. You trying to work a plan out with somebody who is a rule breaker. Okay, this person is unreliable. Whoever this person is right here. This could be a fire sign. I got Taurus energy too. I don't know if it's just that they lazy, they not doing their part of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the hell was that sound? They not doing their part of the. You know what I'm saying? They ended the bargain. They not gonna do it. You need to be careful who you do business with. Okay, you and Capricorn. Y'all made me nervous tonight. Cause somebody a damn fool out here in these streets. If this is like, they say don't do business with a man who cheats on his wife. Don't do business with a woman who cheats on their spouse. And I can agree with that because it's like, damn, if you fucking up the house, why would you care about our business? Why would you care about this? You know what I'm saying? It's like, and you can do what you do single. If you so good at business, so I don't know what this is, but I wouldn't trust that either, to be honest with you. Okay. And no shade to you if you got that going on. Cross watcher or Aquarius, you good, but I'm not gonna do business with you, and you'll notice that. You will notice that I don't. deal with you like that. Or even if you single, and it's like just the way you move with I would say the opposite sex, but whatever gender you deal with, like I'm watching the way you move with people, because I don't play by me, and I ain't about to let you play with me. So yeah. Whether this is you trying to catch somebody up to see if they cheating, whether you trying to see if somebody's worth trusting in business or whatever, you trying to put the pieces together, you about to burn the bridge. You about to this person ain't gonna have no way back to you by the time you finish by the time you get down to it. They're not gonna have no way back to you. Somebody being judged this weekend, okay? This is so crazy how clearly like somebody is not to be trusted. Whether this could be a Sagittarius. I got Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. And I got a bull on this card. Taurus is kind of strong, but in this reading, but it don't have to be any of those signs. This is a very bullheaded, foolish person. Okay? And I see you making a healthy decision to reject whatever this is, because the fluctuation, the inconsistency of this energy is startling. Okay? You said you just blocked him for lying and probably and probably cheating. You hear me? If I even think I can't trust you, I'm out. I'm out. Because that Capricorn reading kind of scared me. Because I'm like, this is reminding me of something that I was just talking to somebody about, trying to see whether or not they can trust somebody. And I'm like, girl, I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it, and it ain't none of my business to sit here and try to investigate. But if you ask me, keep your head on the swivel, because it is not feeling right at all. And it's so, you know how it's so faint that you like, I wish I could tell you I support this, but I don't. So Pisces, that could be a message for you too. You need to wait on something. You wait. I don't know why I want to yell that at you, but wait. Okay. And I'm also seeing a clock even on the next card. You need to wait. Okay. Let's see what you need to wait on. There ain't no hiding place. There ain't no hiding place from the Father of creation, Pisces. So even if it's so faint that you can't hear it, it's just a little white noise in the background. God sees it. God knows. God did. So we're gonna see what this is, because you know, not moving slow with your money. I ain't gonna say nothing about them, because I ain't got nothing to say about them three letters. Yes, sir. Aye, Captain. Okay. But I hope that works out for you, baby. What is it that you need to wait on? Reserve your judgment until you feel better about something, because maybe you're not maybe you haven't been in the best space. You could have been in a more hurt space about something, or there could have been something kind of like crazy that just went down in your life, and it's like, before you make this decision, let's get through these feelings. Let's get to a better headspace. Like, count 10. Because it's hard for your intuition to show up when you're in a space when you're in a bad space emotionally. What's the Ten of Swords about? If some of y'all are just going through like a painful ending in your life, what is your intuition telling you, Pisces? That there could be a third party here. If this is love, it feels like that. Yeah, some of y'all could go through that 7-year itch. Somebody could be going through that 7-year itch. But is there a third party, Pisces, in your current situation? Yeah. But what is this Ten of Swords the same as this? Because y'all could be like me. Baby, I will start grieving something way far before it actually happens. And I'll be feeling like I'm losing my damn mind. Only to realize I was right before the shit even happened. And when I tell you this has happened like all my life, I just to give you an extreme example, I started grieving my mother when I was 12. She didn't die until I was 19. It's that deep. I would literally cry myself to sleep every night for months with her on my mind. And I'll be like, what the fuck is wrong with me? We just had the best day ever. And I had no idea that my body, my everything was sensing that I don't have long. Okay? So do not doubt. I don't want you to freak out. Okay? But I don't want you to doubt yourself either. Because that was the biggest lesson in me not doubting myself. I'm not crazy, okay? But you could literally feel things before they actually start happening. Your body could react to shit that has not happened yet. It's real, okay? So, and you don't want to wake up too late to something. Now, can you control how things roll out? No, you can't. There's nothing that I could have done. My 12-year-old mind could not wrap around that. Okay? I don't even think I could wrap around it at 37 all the way. But what I do want you to wrap around is that your intuition is not fucking with you. Okay? If you feel like there's a third party, it's because it is. Okay? Or if you feel like there's somebody else involved that you can't trust, it's because it is. Okay? If you already feeling like super betrayed and you haven't found out nothing, and you like, why am I feeling like this? This person is great. This is that. That is this. It's because your spirit knows before you do. Your spirit knows before your mind and your heart is willing to accept things. And you may feel like you've been dragging something on, or something should have been done, or something should already be over, or maybe you feel like you've been in denial about something. This is not denial. This is or maybe it is. I don't know. What is this? It's something that maybe should have been done, or maybe you're manifesting in a situation that is kind of dragging your energy down. Who is this so that you know who this is? Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio could be significant. Huh. This is like premonition type of stuff right here, Pisces. I don't want to scare you though. But it's like you sitting there. You see how he's watching this building burning down? I don't know, Pisces. I'm not saying anything about a burning building or anything like that, but this tower here, it's like you could be experiencing the tower before it happens. Didn't I say somebody else was gonna have a premonition or something? Yeah, but it's like something. It's something unjust. It's something that you like. I don't know who trying me, but somebody trying me, and it's like you can feel it. But maybe it hasn't even happened yet. Okay. I ain't gonna lie. I slapped the shit out this dude one time, and I didn't even blame him for his reaction because I saw something that hadn't happened yet, but it ended up happening, and I reacted on his ass. And I'm not violent, but it was just something in me, just the audacity, and my hand just wow. And I did not mean to do that. Like I caught myself, and then he caught me too. But yeah, that's kind of what this is giving me. And you may feel like the need to protect yourself this weekend, because that's why I had felt the need to protect. I had felt the need to defend myself. And I don't just be hauling off and hitting people, but it was the audacity of what I had saw and the position that it put me in the vision in which I saw it. And it played out. And I felt so bad. But I wasn't wrong. I mean, I was wrong for hitting him, but I wasn't wrong about what, you know what I'm saying? So some of y'all may be intuitive as hell, and it's like you gotta catch yourself before you get slapped. No, but you gotta kind of just temper yourself this weekend, Pisces. Okay. Yeah, we do need to talk. We can talk before I get back. I'm trying to catch up, Sean. I'm trying to catch up. It's been so much going on. You're right. We're gonna talk, but you just may need to feel. Let me give you some advice, cause I don't like it. Cause some of y'all may kind of. I have these little blackouts. That's why I be staying the hell away from people. Cause baby, I've been to beat your ass for no reason, but for a reason. You know. So your advice this weekend, Pisces, is to know that you know what you know. Okay, you're not crazy. But also to focus on your responsibilities. Focus on the things that you can control and know that you're not crazy. Okay? Know that you're not crazy and focused on your priorities. All right? You don't have to do anything about the fact that you're not crazy. The truth is going to fall in your lap. Okay? The truth is going to fall in your lap. What's not being said will be said to you, will be revealed to you. Okay? Whew. You said you good, 2 full clips. Not kidding. I love y'all. I love y'all. Don't y'all go around slapping nobody now. Okay? Because some people hit back. I got choked that night. So we both, I don't know. I don't know. We both deserved it. That was a long time ago. But I'm just saying. I took it on the chin because I knew I hit the shit out that boy. But I love y'all. Y'all got a little toxic side of me tonight. But I'm grown now. Like the video if this resonated with you. Hype me up. Once the live is over, I feel like the hypes will be available. Okay. And next week, we're going to focus a lot more on Patreon and members. I have not forgotten about you guys. I just wanted to put some stuff on the channel. We'll get to individual signs at some point, honey. Your girl trying to get home fast as possible. But I love y'all. Have a good weekend, and I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao.